Building functions from functions. So some of this is just going to be adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing like two functions. Some of it's going to be composing functions, like one function composed of another one, or decomposing a function and writing it as two separate functions. So hopefully this isn't difficult because you've done this before. But we will see. All right, the first problems want us to find f plus g, f minus g, and f times g. They also say something about finding the domain of the function. I'm not worried about that part. We are just doing f plus g, f minus g, f times g for right now. F divided by g and g divided by f will be a different set of problems. All right, so 2, f of x is equal to, in parentheses, x minus 1 squared, and g of x is equal to 3 minus x. There'll probably be some time at the end you can organize. All right, so f of x plus g of x, or we can just say f plus g, that's what they say, is x minus 1 squared plus, I would probably put this in parentheses, 3 minus x, okay, especially for once you get to the f minus g, so that you make sure you pay attention to the sign, because it would be awful to get a problem wrong just off of forgetting to put a minus sign somewhere. All right, so I need to FOIL this. It's a perfect square trinomial, so what does that factor into?
X squared minus 2x plus 1.
X squared minus 2x plus 1. Yep, and then plus 3 minus x. I swear I turned this off, and it stays on. What is happening? Okay, so then that gives us x squared minus 3x plus 4, and that's my answer.
It's not setting it equal to 0.
No,
We're not gonna
we're not solving it. It just says to rewrite the function. F plus g. All right, the next one is f minus g. So it's x minus 1 squared minus, this is where you need to really watch your signs, so 3 minus x here. So you either need to go ahead when you write this and write it as minus 3 plus x, or you need to write it like I did with a minus and then a parentheses for the stuff that's being subtracted. Either way is fine. So we've already found the perfect square trinomial, so I'm just going to write it down again. X squared minus 2x plus 1. Then I've got minus 3 plus x this time. So I've got x squared minus x minus 2, and that's our f minus g. Lastly, they want f times g. So that's going to be x minus 1 squared times 3 minus x. So anytime you have something like this, I would recommend you stick to whatever, like your perfect square trinomials, do those first. Or if you have a difference of squares, do those things first and then multiply it by the other stuff, because it's going to make your life easier. So this is x squared minus 2x plus 1. And then it's going to be superfoiled with 3 minus x. So I'll get 3x squared minus 6x plus 3 minus x cubed plus 2x squared minus x. Then I just need to write this in decreasing order and or descending order, not decreasing, descending order, and then combine like terms. So I've got negative x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 3. And that's my f times g. Now, some of them, you're not going to be able to do absolutely anything but show that they're being multiplied by each other. Okay? Like I'm not going to do, well, I will show it just so you can see what it should look like. Number 4. F of x is the square root of x plus 5. G of x is the absolute value of x plus 3. So if I do f plus g, that means it's the square root of x plus 5 plus the absolute value of x plus 3. There is absolutely nothing else that I can do to that aside from potentially taking away the absolute value bars, but I don't know what x is, so I really can't do that because if x is negative, I'm going to have a problem. So that's all you can do. And guess what? For minus, we just change the sign. F minus g would just be the square root of x plus 5 minus the absolute value of x plus 3.
Does it work if you try to multiply them?
Take radicals and
You can't multiply them, so you just have, they can be multiplied, but you just have to put them in parentheses to show that they're being multiplied. So f times g is the square root of x plus 5 times the absolute value of x plus 3. It's literally all I can do about this.
You need to do like problems just like this. Yeah, if you put this on a test, I'm gonna try and multiply it and get it wrong.
I'm not trying to fix that.
Probably not going to give you one that basic on a test, but I could. You never know.
I mean, it looks complicated.
And it would totally throw us off. if
I
we
know
all
it would.
did it
That's
wrong.
why I was like, I'm not even going to do this problem. And then I was like, no, I should do this problem.
That's what that's easy.
All right, 6, we're doing now f divided by g and g divided by f. So f of x is equal to the square root of x minus 2. G of x is equal to the square root of x plus 4. Is there a phone on your desk?
Yes.
Why?
Because I didn't put it in my pocket. I'm not on, it's just like sitting. I'll put it in my bag.
Okay. All right. F divided by g. We've got the square root of x minus 2 over the square root of x plus 4. Am I allowed to leave this way?
No.
What do I need to do?
Square top and bottom. No. Oh yeah.
If the top is in a square root and the bottom is in a square root, I can combine it like that. Now, technically speaking, can I leave a square root on the bottom?
No. Yes.
No.
You can't.
For the sake of just these problems right now, I'm going to let you. Okay?
Man, why would we-
Because it's going to take you a very long time to potentially do them if you have to sit there and multiply everything through. Okay? Now, in technicality, I would multiply top and bottom by the square root of x plus 4. The bottom square root's just going to go away. So on the bottom, I'm going to have x plus 4. On the top, I'm going to have the square root of x squared plus 2x minus 8. Okay, it's technically what I would have.
So that's the answer.
This would be the technical right answer. I normally just let people leave it here with this because we're just showing like f divided by g. I'm not worried about everything else.
Was this something that was discovered, or was this like invented by mathematicians?
They were just
What?
one day.
Like,
The fact that you can't leave a radical on the bottom.
yeah, and the fact that you can just like combine those.
I
Like,
think
is
they
that
just
like a
something
made it
reason?
up.
they were sitting
It's just a
around-
rule that
Whoa.
you just can't leave them.
But why? Like, because it makes more sense to have it on the bottom, like on
Someone
the
had to
unicircle and
make
stuff.
that rule.
Unless they
On
discovered
the bottom, we don't leave them on the bottom in a unit circle.
No, but I'm saying it would just be easier, like, to visualize, like, 1 over this root, 1 over that root. I
I don't know about that.
That's a lot of visualize.
I don't know who invented rationalizing. I don't know why they invented it, but it's just a rule. You can't leave
Those people have too much time on their hands.
them on the bottom.
I mean,
They're like,
it's
how
like a
can
spell-
we
it's a
give
spelling
high school
rule in
students
math.
more homework?
So these problems also ask you to talk about the domain of each, which is way more relevant than the domain of these up here. But the domain just can't be what? The denominator can't be 0, right? And then I also have radicals. What can't be in a radical?
-1 or negative numbers.
A negative. So I would have to sit here and figure out for each radical, I'd have to set the bottom one equal to 0 and solve. I'd have to fix, or well, I guess technically the bottom one, it could be 0. So greater than or equal to 0, or no, greater than 0. Then the top one I would have to do greater than or equal to 0, and I'd have to find the domain.
No idea what you
We're not going to do that. Okay? I'm just letting you know how you would do it if you were going to. We're going to skip that part. Because there's more important things in this section than this. This is not going to be a direct question on your AP exam. G divided by F. So this would be the square root of x plus 4 over the square root of x minus 2. Again, you can leave it like that, or you can write it as the square root of x plus 4 over x minus 2. If you are so ambitious and want to rationalize it, you can rationalize it. I'm not going to rationalize this one. On the speech?
Yeah, she messed
Yeah,
everyone up. She would like
But
give the wrong
she was in a
dates.
mood by the time she got to Ryan, so
I got 100 on that.
it wasn't exactly his fault. She just didn't give him a lot of patience.
I got like 100 on that.
She kept trying to give me hints at the wrong part, so I just refused to look at her.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
All right. Find f of g of 3. Okay? This is how this book writes it. And find g of f of negative 2. Now, in the notation that we would have used last year, this would be f of g of 3 like this. And this one over here would be g of f of negative 2 like that. Okay? So what this tells me, these are the problems that are easy. This one is easy.
So
The ones where there's no value getting plugged in are hard. These ones are easy. So enjoy these ones.
what is opening?
It's like of g of f, f of
So
g.
That just means multiply.
Yeah, it's like a little tiny o. It's like a little like it's
Not fog.
Bro, you got me messed
It's
up
like
when you
that.
put fog in it all.
Well, I just saw.
Normally
G
I would be
of
written like this. I'm pretty sure on the AP stuff they write it like this.
Okay.
So that's why I'm rewriting it for you.
It's falling forward.
Fog off. Fog off.
So 12, they give us f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. G of x is equal to x plus 1. So what I would do to make your life the easiest
Let's not take this class.
is to plug the 3 in for x and g of x. So g of 3 is equal to 3 plus 1. Kindergarten math, which is
4.
4.
4.
Now I'm doing f of g of x, so I need f of this number. So f of 4 is 2 times 4 minus 3, which is what? This is like 5th grade math. 5. That's the answer for f of g of 3.
Look at that. Who's put that to 6?
So f of g, you don't have to do this, but f of g of 3 is equal to 5, just for our reference.
TS is easy.
I was like, why is my answer not right? This is actually 11.
Oh, 11.
This is problem 11, not 12.
Hold on. Oh, no, I saw it.
It's asking for the same thing. It just I chose an easy one instead of a hard one.
It can be 12 on my paper.
Whoopsie daisies. It's fine. I'll just give y'all 12 instead.
Thank you.
Now I check in the back of the book.
I will give you the answers for that one when you do the
Every
problem.
single time.
If you do it.
Hey, I do my homework.
I can tell by quizzes and tests who does their homework.
That's not true. Last year I barely did any homework and I got good grades on my tests.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Most of the time. More often than not.
No,
More
you didn't.
often than not.
Y'all did good last year. All right. G of f of -2. That means I'm going to put -2 in for x and f of x. So f of -2 is going to be 2 times -2 minus 3, which is
Wait, what?
-7.
-7. So now I'm going to plug in -7 for x and g of x. So g of -7 is -7 plus 1,
6.
-6. All right, I'll do a harder one.
Wait.
What? 14. This will probably be where we stop for today. Well, maybe we'll see. Hold on. How many more do I have
I'm
left?
feeling like 14 to be stopping point.
That's a good number.
It's
though.
calling my name. It's like, stop.
Shepherd. That's what
Yeah, we will probably stop after this one, and I'll go ahead and give you all some problems for the beginning. All right, 14. F of x is equal to x over x plus 1. G of x is equal to 9 minus x squared.
It's great stuff.
So, not so much the last problem, but this problem is one that you are definitely going to want to plug in the number first. Okay? I could have done this other problem up here. I could have found f of g of x first, and then I could have plugged the number in at the end and made my life harder. But if they give you a number, just plug it in. Makes your life so much easier.
Yeah.
3-step problem compared to if I had done it the other way, it probably would have been like 5 or 6. So, down here, I'm definitely going to want to plug in first. So, f of g of x, or f of g of whatever it was, 3, is going to be g of 3 first. So, I'm going to plug that in, and I've got 9 minus 3 squared, which is 0. F of 0 is equal to 0 over 0 plus 1,
0.
0. So that's the answer to that one. Now, g of f of -2, well, f of -2 is going to be -2 over -2 plus 1. And what is that going to give me? Nope.
-2.
Positive 2?
Oh, yeah.
-2 divided by -1 is positive 2. Then g of 2, I'm going to plug in 2. 9 minus 2 squared is 5, so that's the answer to that one. All right, so we'll do composite functions and then basically decomposite functions tomorrow, and then we'll be done with this section. So up to where we are right now,
Should it be -5 for there? You're squaring 2, not -2.
Hey Mason, what's
9 minus 4 is 5.
Oh, I thought it was -9.
Huh?
Still
No,
wouldn't
it would be
matter.
slightly different than -5.
Mason doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 3, 5, 12, 13. So we'll finish this section tomorrow, and then review Monday, quiz Wednesday.